welcome to Wise Mothers. My name is Sally Thibault. Well, in this video today, we're going to be talking about smartphones and how they impact on your ability to get a good night's sleep. Do you know, smartphone technology is absolutely extraordinary. It is aiding in productivity and connectedness. We don't need to be sitting at our computers any longer in order to be accessible or to have access to all sorts of information. However, that is coming at a cost, with a lot of people now reporting increase in stress, and part of that is inability to get a good night's sleep because they're never not connected. So let's look how a reason why that may be happening, and then come up with some strategies in order to ensure that you're getting a good night's sleep. Number one, good rest is as important as productivity in ensuring that you get a lot done in your day. Now, I think we have moved into this era where we don't actually acknowledge our own regular patterns and brain waves that help us during the day to not only be productive but also have downtime. We tend to push right through it. That 2 o'clock afternoon slump, we tend to reach for a coffee or an energy drink or a chocolate, rather than recognizing that that's a time when we need downtime. And it's exacerbated by smartphones, because oftentimes when you do have a downtime, you will see people reaching for their smartphones to check emails, Facebook, or Twitter. Now, the other aspect of that is that our brains actually have natural rhythms and what we call brain waves. And there's 4 sets of brain wave patterns. The first one is beta. Now, the beta one is when you're alert and awake and aware, and you're managing 3 or 4 different projects at once. I think women spend way too much time working in the beta state. Number 2 is alpha, and that's that time of introspection. It's daydreaming. It's often when you're doing something quite mundane. Number 3 is theta, and the theta state is that wisdom state. It's where you can access your subconscious. It's the space between the wake and the sleep, that lovely space that you get to often your very good ideas come from. And finally is delta, that deep dreamless sleep we all are aiming for every night. But the connectivity to everything that's technology is not allowing our brains to go through these natural patterns during the day. So once before, where, if you had sort of 10 minutes or 20 minutes to kill before you pick the kids up from school, or you were sitting in a coffee shop, you might read, a mindless magazine, or just, sit and look out the window. There's a tendency with smartphones to want to check in. So let's look at 6 super strategies in order for you to get a good night's sleep, smartphone or not. Number 1, set yourself a target. There's a tendency at the end of the day, I know, once you've got dinner out of the way and the kids in bed, to get back on your computer and do some work. But challenge yourself to make sure you turn your computer off at least an hour before you're going to go to sleep. Now, that also means using your smartphone. Make sure you are not checking Facebook statuses or Twitter, an hour before you go to sleep. Now, if you're like me and a couple of your TV shows, your favorite TV shows are on late at night, hop into your pajamas, pour yourself a cup of chamomile tea and sit watching that TV show, but don't do anything else. Don't scroll through your smartphone. What you want to do is kind of begin to get your brainwaves down to that alpha state. Number 2, have a journal beside your bed, and just before you go to sleep at night, actually write things out that you might use thoughts of the day. You might want to remember some things. You might want to write a to-do list for tomorrow. If there's something that's bothering you, write it out, verbalize it, get the thoughts and the emotion out of your head. By doing that once again, you're kind of slowing the brain waves down, but also you're getting the thoughts out of your mind so that your brain can actually begin to slow down in preparation for sleep. Number 3, now this is a strategy we use a lot in our house, and it's called living in the question. I truly believe that any issue that you have in your life, you always have the solution. You just have to be open enough to find it. And that solution often exists in the theta state, or where your wisdom and intuition and subconscious are. So before you go to sleep at night, if you have a problem that you need an answer to, just ask the question. What is that I need to see about this? What is the solution to this problem? Ask it only once, and just trust that you're going to find the answer. Number 4, many smartphones have a relaxation app on there for music that's free. You can download it, and it comes with a timer. So find a piece of music that really resonates with you and actually helps you to calm down, and set the timer to it. Pop it by your bedside table with the timer, and it will actually just switch itself off. But while that music's playing, just practice breathing deeply, breathing in and out. And on each outward breath, just allow your body to relax and just relax every single muscle in your body. Number 5, have that journal by your bedside, because if you wake up in the middle of the night with a great idea or, an aha moment, as I call it, grab the journal and write it down, or use the voice app on your phone to record the solution to the problem or the idea that you have, because if you don't, you will continue to mull over it. What I find is I often get these great ideas about 2 o'clock in the morning, and if I don't write them down, I'm more worried about falling back to sleep and forgetting them. If I write them down, it easily signals it's time for me to go straight back to sleep again. And number 6, last one. Do you know, oftentimes we push through that tiredness part of the day, and it really is exhausting. And oftentimes the times when we're reaching for a coffee or a chocolate or something that, an energy drink that picks us up. A nap in the middle of the day is actually very beneficial to your overall health. If you are feeling tired and lethargic, around about that 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock time, it's okay to turn your computer off, switch your phone to flight mode, and put on that relaxation music with the timer and allow yourself 20 minutes just to have a sleep, get down into that theta state, and you will find the rest of your day will go so much better. Well, I hope some of these have helped. I'd be really interested in some of your ideas of things that you've done. I'd love you to fill in the comments below of how you ensure that you get a good night's sleep. There's no doubt about it. It's what we need more restful sleep in order to make us far more productive. I look forward to talking with you soon. Bye for now.